Hello, Technological Demo Game here. Welcome to another video. Now, this video will be kind of different, but not really. This video will be talking something I don't think I have ever talked before, unless you follow my Discord, which you should probably look at it. Anyways, today's video will be about dreams. What are dreams? What is dreams? Why should you be excited? Because dreams is a game. And let's get started. So, what type of game is dreams? Well, dreams is a game that you can make pretty much anything. As you can see here, there's the Hug Me kind of box, and that's one of the ideas that you can make. Now, as I'm gonna be talking, you guys see on the screen all the different types of ideas you could do in dreams. Dreams is a very easy to use tool. It's an actual game, and it's made by a company that made the Little Big Planet. Now, if you haven't played Little Big Planet, I feel like you should check it out, but probably it's not even a good idea, because it's a good game, but it's pretty buggy in terms of create mode. Anyways, if you have followed the Media Molecule and the Little Big Planet, you know that what Dreams is about. Right now you can see they made Comic Sans. There's a lot of logic, sculpturing, maybe that's the new thing. So you know what are Dreams? Dreams is a game where you can make anything. They made here Comic Sans within 3 days, I think. Not even, like 2.5 days or less. And it was 52 hours. That took them 52 hours. What else? What else? Okay, it's a game where you can create anything. Is it complicated? Well, if you haven't played Little Big Planet, it could be a little bit complicated. But before you go into like any sort of logic, because whatever you're seeing on the screen right now is purely logic. Before you even go into something like that, just jumping mechanics, things like that, start off by sculpturing. Sculpturing is, well, the easiest thing to do in dreams, and just sculpture anything, starting from your faces to pencils, pens, to imps, which is the guy you can see, the blind guy in the middle of the radar thing. Yeah, he's called an imp. Just start sculpturing. And next thing is that this game will be compatible with a PlayStation VR and PlayStation Move. Just imagine playing Dreams in VR. PlayStation Move, it's gonna be compatible with PlayStation Move to make sculpturing easier, just like in real life. You sculpture in Dreams like you would in real life. That's what Media Molecule are saying. Now, about sculpturing, as you can see, there is a video about sculpturing, and sculpturing is actually really easy, because it's going to be compatible with motion controllers. So say, for example, it's going to be basically like in real life sculpturing with clay. Now, I'm not great with clay, so it's probably not going to be my thing. It's going to be worth it to try. Dreams will be also compatible with PSVR, and if you follow Media Molecule's live stream, you can actually just like see what they're talking about, just hear what they're talking about. They're talking about they make things during the live stream, and they talk about other things like, oh yes, it's gonna be compatible with PlayStation VR. So just imagine playing other dreams in VR. Wouldn't that be amazing? Now, say for example, you're not good in dreams, you're not good at creating, you're not good at anything, you're just good at, for example, ideas, or if you just log into dreams, everything seems so confusing because of how many tools there are, how many options there are, and it can be really confusing to make something like that, like as you can see on the screen. It can be really confusing. Don't worry, there will probably be an in-game tutorial. And even after watching the tutorials, all the tutorials, you still have some troubles. You can actually go into the dreams and search for the object you want to make. Say for example, that spaceship, as you can see on the screen, you can actually make that. You don't have to physically make that spaceship. As long as someone will allow other people to copy it, just search it and copy it, that's fine. You have your own spaceship. Really cool thing is that there's a persona system, and what a persona system is, well, it's if someone would copy part of your creation, they don't get all the credits. You actually get some credits too, some in-game credits. So you get points, like, say for example you make music, and someone uses your music in the level. How many plays? So for example, 20,000 people play the game, and it's like really popular, and the EXP goes up for that guy really high. Now you will get also some EXP yourself because of the persona system. So like you make music, you get EXP for music, which is really good and will prevent some people from copyrighting. Now if you really don't want your creations to be published by or just used by someone else, I guess you could there will be different options for your creation. Did I say that sculpturing is easy? Yes, I did. So to show you an example that sculpturing is actually really easy, here it is on the screen, an example. Now as I'm talking, you guys will be able to see what I was actually talking about. There's an example. So the copying tool is really buffed in Dreams. Like say for example you got a piece of land, you can just simply copy and paste it. Now the difference between the Dreams and Living Planet, only the Living Planet people will relate to that. Some of us just like from outside, which is probably most of the people, they won't relate to that. But as a personal Living Planet fam, if you copied an object, if there wasn't any space for it, you could then place it down. Like you could copy the whole thing, and if you could copy the whole thing, and if you have no space, too bad, then you have to cut out some or something like that. So you make a box, and then you copy that box. You cannot copy the box inside the box to make it seem like it's a totally new shape. Yeah, unless you do some like the decoration, or unless you use decorations. But decorations, they're a bit different thing than actual objects. Now in Dreams you can actually physically make one object that you cannot go through as a character, go through another object that you cannot go through as a character either. So by having an ability for objects to go through each other, by using the same object, you could make it seem like they're different. So for example, you have a piece of grass, just a piece of land. You can copy this and paste it in the exact same piece of land, just at slightly different angle, and it will look totally different, which is amazing. All you did is just copy paste it. And because it's no clipped inside the thing, it looks way different. It's really hard to explain what do I mean. Yeah. Apparently Dreams is supposed to come out this year, so I'm really excited. I would say about November will be good, if possible. It could be very late October, but I feel like November. It's supposed to be by the end of the year, so I doubt it's gonna be June, or I doubt it's gonna be August. So I feel like it's gonna be November, October, November kind of ish. Now, you saw probably too much of sculpturing. You see how easy it is. Maybe it doesn't look easy, but trust me, it is pretty easy. And now I will show you the 2 trailers for Dreams. Maybe that will get you excited. The second trailer will be better, I think. And then I will be talking about the trailers. Let's go.
Am I dreaming, or am I awake?
Francis, you think the Thornbeak's around here?
The old fears, they still haunt me.
Hold on, Lancewing! We're coming!
That I'm on a train to nowhere.
You are the driver, sir.
When I awake, will I face the worst parts of myself? I need to listen to that quiet voice calling me. That need to make something again. We'll make it. Me and you.
So yeah, I personally like this second trailer more because it shows way more things you could do in Dreams. Now, this video is already like 15 minutes long, so I guess there's no more point in me talking about Dreams, since I have probably talked about everything about Dreams in this video. Both trailers are great. The first one's gonna be super excited. That's why I guess I cannot like it. Last thing I guess I would say is, as you can see, there's a multiplayer function that's gonna be available in Rix. Now, about creating mode, I don't think there will be a multiplayer mode, but you never know. Like, Dreams will add a possibility to make collabs and things like that. I'm really excited for Dreams. Dreams is gonna be my dream game. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Peace.